Hey, it's Coen here from Noxian Studios. Today I'm going to be having a look at Skyrim, as you can see. Every Thursday we're going to do a game review. So if you want to see a game, just chuck it in the description, and we'll try and get round to it. Chuck it in the comment section. We'll get round to that. So there's a few things that you can know about Skyrim. As you can see, it's beautiful textures. The world is pretty big, I'd have to say. And a few things they did with Skyrim is they actually kind of changed the loadout. Like, most of you that haven't played Skyrim, you probably know what I'm talking about. As you can see, I've played for a long time. I have best armor, best horse. But the thing is, with this, from Oblivion to Skyrim, they kind of made a big change. Because in Oblivion it was more PC based, but in Skyrim they kind of made it more for the Xbox and PlayStation. Because as you can see here, to actually move I have to use WASD. Around each arrow you use WASD, and basically as you can see, it is much easier for an Xbox based usage and PlayStation. As you can see, the arrow keys and easy scroll bars on either side. It's got easy display, and you can almost see that it was kind of made for the Xbox and PlayStation community more than the PC community, which I thought was kind of strange in this one. And with the map's massive. Right, I don't know, I think it's about the same size, probably bigger than the Oblivion map, and they've really got into some nice detail with it. As you can see all the little points, but it's just kind of the 3D of the map, which makes, in the textures, it's definitely better than the Oblivion map. They did a really nice job on this. Local map, journal, zoom, current location, you got all those, pretty simple. And you can see the horse and the river textures. It's pretty nice. There are still some glitches. If you can see its feet wobbling there. But it's pretty nice. Pretty smooth. Jumping does have some strange glitches. But there are a few things I can show you today about Skyrim. Now, you can play normally, but there is also a heavily based cheat system and modding system. I'm not going to show you a mod, but cheats should be good. As you can see here, first person over shoulder view is really nice. Like, if you look at that, that's a really nice game right there. And so the first thing I'm going to show you is a small little cheat that heaps of gamers use, game video makers use to make videos on Skyrim of battles, sequences, and all that. Now that is TM. Now what TM does is that actually disables the HUD. Now the HUD is all the menu, so like as you can see there, I can't actually see anything to do with the HUD. It's been shut down. And I just turned it back on there, but you couldn't see it because it was off. And now the second thing I'm going to show you is player.place@me. Now you need an item code for this, and what this does is this actually places a human NPC or mob at my location. So first I'm going to try a dragon, one of the elder dragons. I'm just going to place it here so you guys can see that it works and what it looks like. And as you can see, the code here is 8EF. So as you can see, there's the dragon, and I've also spawned in a few archers to help me kill the dragon. So yeah, this is, as you can see, this is combat, and the dragon summons kind of like an apocalyptic ending kind of scenario. As you can see, everyone here's burning, pretty harsh. But yeah, that's basically that. And with this, you can spawn in hundreds of people, make a massive war. My computer's probably not good enough to show you a massive battle, but if you look it up, you'll be able to find some massive NPC battles, and this is how you make your own. This is actually how you make them. Like I've given you, you see TM, that's one of them. Because yeah, what TM actually does is that you'll find that is really good because you can have a clear screen, so it's almost like you're recording a video, like filming a video of this war. And because you can spawn in whoever you want, like right now if I had TM on, it would look really clean. They'd be shooting arrows at a dragon. You wouldn't even know I'm there because I could sheathe my sword and you would actually not see that I'm even in the picture. It would just look like a film. And basically with dragons, they're really, really overpowered. That's not very important though. So as you can see, fighting, beautiful bat. Like look at it. Look at this draw in this bow. It's like amazing. You can turn the crosshair off so it's more realistic if you are more into that kind of stuff. Yes, this is the battle scenes. And as you saw before, I typed in, I actually enabled God mode. Now what God mode does is, basically I'm invincible. Like whenever it attacks me, I get hit by bows or whatever, or I light on fire. I won't take damage, and I have infinite mana, and I can't lose arrows. As you can see, it's staying on 7 to 8 arrows. It regens the arrows. So yeah, and that's TGM. That's another good thing for filming as well. Mostly people won't target you when you have TGM on. So you can say I spawn in. If you get the item code, you can look it up, item codes, and you can, I can't remember what it is, but there's a cheat where you can freeze people. So you can have spawn in heaps of people on one side of, say, a river, heaps of people on the other side of a river, freeze it all, be filming in TM, which I showed you, and then you'll have a battle scene which you can then film. So basically Skyrim is a really in-depth game. As you can see, this is going on a hell of a long time because it's a really strong dragon. But basically, so they've done an amazing job with all the items. As you can see, the bow is looking really nice, the town's looking really nice, all the small fires around, and they've made it so it's pretty simple to run it. And so now I'm going to show you something called TCL. Now what TCL does is basically it turns off collisions, as you just saw, which means it kind of screws around with dragons. Not so much NPCs, but dragons. It fucks around with dragons quite a lot because there's no collision, like there's no grid, so they kind of just lose movement. So they're basically flying around as they were drawn on the script board, so it's kind of fucked up. But like it doesn't really affect ground NPCs like warriors and that. You can still easily turn TCL on, and if you turn TM on as well as that, then you'll find it you'll be able to pretty much film like your own little battle sequence, because you'll be able to fly around. You can change movement speed, so you'll be flying around like a actual camera, and it's the same thing. You just type in TCL and you can turn it back on and you're straight away back in the grid system. So once you get bored of playing I highly recommend Skyrim. It's a great game. So once you even get bored of playing just like along the campaign or the quest or that, there's actually a whole nother game inside it. Almost like you can make your own battles, you can make your own scenarios, and I'm sure if you look up mods, I've played a couple of mods, you can actually there's an amazing amount of mods. There's small mods which just do like small things, like when you take someone's clothes off, they're actually naked. That's just one of the examples. There's kill, as you can see, I just killed that guy there. There's unlock, which unlocks any door, so kind of removes boundaries in the game once you get bored of playing legitimately. That's if you do. I kind of get bored of single player games pretty quickly. But another amazing thing is, if you look at this, you can actually set jump height. So right now I'm setting it to 76, which I'm pretty sure is actually just the normal jump height, maybe a little bit higher. and as you can see, it's kind of a little bit glitchy. But obviously 76 was not very high, so I'm going to set it to, I think, what should I set it to? I'm going to go with maybe 200. But like, if you think about it, 76, that's a really small, so we'll go 200, and as you can see, that's getting pretty high. Probably not as high as I'd like it. Let's set it to 1000. And so, yep, 1000, and that is definitely that's improving. And I think the maximum's 3000, so you can pretty much jump right up into the sky. And I'll just zoom in here to kill this thing to show you a small battle, because I haven't actually done any battle things yet. And like, the amount of NPCs they have in this game and mobs it's insane. As you can see, I've just killed that. You can actually fire arrows into the dead body, which is always fun. Maiming a dead body. But anyway, that's about all we have time for at the moment. That's a 12-minute video. That's a game review. If you liked it, comment in the description, like the video, subscribe. There's going to be one of these every Thursday, so post what game you'd like in the description, and we'll get straight on that. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. And this was the Skyrim review.